Iowa, a landlocked state where the nearest ocean is more than 1,000 miles away. And the closest thing to a wave you'll find is the wake off of the back of a boat. Unless, of course, you're hanging out at Cascade Falls in Ankeny. That's where you'll find this 15-year-old hanging out.
If it's busy, I'll maybe ride an hour or two a day, but if it's not too busy, I'll ride almost all day.
Jordan Walter spends the summer perfecting his craft.
There's not really anyone else in this state right now, just because it's so small and this is the only one here.
Jordan is a flowboarder.
Flowboarding is a mix between all the board sports.
Getting his start when this flow rider was put in up in Ankeny almost 10 years ago.
I did it for fun back then.
But as time went on, he stepped up his game.
He doesn't have anybody giving him the guidelines how to do it, so he has to break it down, spends a lot of time on YouTube.
And one day,
about 4 years ago, I started to get serious about it and started competing.
The first time he said there was a tour, I said, yeah, right.
Well, sure enough, Jordan started competing, flow riding taking him all over the country.
I've been to Florida, Utah, Idaho, all over the place.
It's fun, you know, we travel together, we get to spend a lot of time talking, usually try to do something educational while we're on the trip, but it's just fun to be with your son and see him do well.
Assuming he's got his fundamental skills on lock.
And he's been doing plenty of winning too. In 5 events, he's taken home first place a handful of times.
4 for the flowboard, and then 2 for the bodyboard.
Jordan's at the top of the junior standings for 17 and under on the Flow Tour. Just got recently sponsored, and his dreams aren't stopping there.
I could go pro in the next few years, maybe next year.
But until then, he's just having fun ripping up the flow rider.
I think any kid that's, you know, they can find whatever it is, whatever sport it might be, it's fun to see them just excel and do well at what they enjoy.
Pretty cool.